Okay guys, we all know why we're here. Today is the day we go up against the Gazpacho Gestapo. We need to put an end to the reign and tyranny that is cold tomato soup. Now I know some of you are thinking, oh man Top, you don't need to go out on a limb like this and put your body and health on the line for us. But guys, I have nothing but the utmost faith in you. I know that each and every one of you is going to put in your best effort today. Even the guys sitting on the bench. You're going to go out there, you're going to give us enthusiasm, you're going to give us spirit, and you're going to play for the team. I know. I hear the concerns. What if something happens? We had a really hacksy match against John last week. What if we get hacks? I mean, if we get hacks, it happens, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm going to survive a Gazpacho ordeal in the event that something crazy happens. I'm not worried about it. I mean, can it taste much worse than V8? I doubt it. So don't worry. I survived drinking V8s. So let's pull ourselves together. Go out there. We've got a new plan with some guys. Some new items passed out. And some new strategies gone over. Let's go out there and stick to the plan. Do what we came out to do. And show these guys you don't mess with the Piratitas. Alright, Bucktooth Bucko Nation. Let's get out there and kick some Real Morel booty.
Today's lovely fan art is brought to you by Adam Wilrick. His link will be in the description. Two lovely pieces of art from him, an alt logo and an avatar for me. So we're against Meg Mogwai and the Real Morel today. So let's take a look at this team. This is actually pretty good for us. The only thing I'm really worried about is Florges, because I don't have a specific set to go against it. Heatran takes it really well. Even if he's packing the HP ground, I should be able to take at least 3, if not 4, in the event I lose my leftovers and take a lot of rock damage. But I should be able to put a nice dent in it. Regardless, so we're going to start out with Mac here because I saw the Thunderous, and I didn't want him getting off any prankster shenanigans right away. So he's going to bring out Lopunny, and I'm thinking he's going to get free fake out damage. Let's get a nice shard off. That's going to do at least 33%. And we're Choice Scarfed, so we're going to outpace him. Okay, we get maybe a low roll there. And he goes for low kick. I talked to him afterwards. He said he thought that Hitmontop is coming in. I wasn't expecting predictions that early in the game, and oh, there goes a huge part of the team. Jeez. So I bring out Hitmontop. Get the Intimidate off. Gonna force him to switch out. And he's gonna bring out Flabebe here. Flabebe. And I'm just gonna go for the close combat because it one-shots Lopunny even at full health with no investment. So I'm gonna have to switch out here because I don't want to get Moonblasted in the face, and I'm worried he's gonna start setting up Calm Minds. If he starts setting up Calm Minds, it's GG, and the match is over at this point. So I'm gonna go into Heatran. Because if he starts setting up Calm Minds, I have something that's going to take care of it. But he goes straight for the Moonblast, a safe play, not setting up early, and that does laughable damage. And it's going to lower my special attack, which is fantastic. So, that's excellent. That has like a 20% chance to do that, if that much. I don't remember. Oh, my goodness. So that is going to start a trend in this match, which is similar to our last battle. So he has the Hidden Power Ground. I'm like, okay, that did way too much. And he gets a crit right off the bat. So I'm going to hit my Will-O-Wisp here, and I'm thinking, is he going to take this turn to go for the Heal Bell and heal himself up? Or is he going to try and hit me again? I should be able to survive another one. If he goes for the Heal Bell, I can trap him with the Magma Storm, bring in Alakazam, Mega Evolve, and hit him, and I should be able to beat him with the residual damage he's getting from the Burn and or Magma Storm, depending on what he goes for. But he just stays in, goes for Hidden Power Ground. I think I can take at least one more. I do. Saying that I would have been able to take 3. Well, actually 4, considering that was the equivalent of 3 to that point, depending on the damage rolls. And I'm going to miss the Magma Storm, so booty. Which is fine, because it's only 75% and I hit 2 last match, so my next one should hit. And he's going to finish me off with HP Ground. At this point, I don't want to switch out and over-predict. I lose a chance to get my rocks up. I should have went for rocks when I went for Magma Storm. That is my mistake, so I've made 2 mistakes, and I've lost 2 crucial Pokemon thus far into the match. I'm like, okay. With burn damage, I'm going to bring out Alakazam. If I get good rolls, I might be able to take this thing down before it takes me down. But it's the only thing at this point I can bring out that is going to put a big enough dent in it. And I got Flower Veil. I don't even remember what that does, but it's completely unimportant in this match. Gonna go for the Psychic. And I'm like, do about half. And it does more, and it's a crit. So I'm like, okay, he could have taken 3. Let's see how we weather this Moonblast. Gonna take it. And oh, it does right about half. So we probably would have been able to take another one and eventually take this thing out. There are no rocks on the field, so we would have been able to switch out anyway. So the crit, makes up for the crit on Heatran if you're one of those people who says, well, crit for crit, okay. So we're good at that point. Now, that thing going down, Florges going down, is super important for my team, and I'll tell you why later when we get to that point. I'm going to go right back out into Hitmontop because I'm actually expecting him to bring Quick Attack specifically for Alakazam with the Fake Out to be able to, because I outspeeded at max speed and he knows that. I know he knows that. We discussed that before the match, way before the match. And I actually think he said it in the video. So I go out into Hitmontop and I'm thinking, okay, he's either going to go out into Tentacruel to take the fighting attack or something else. And it wasn't Tentacruel, and I go for the Toxic, and it misses. I'm like, mother effer. Oh, I was so mad. But anyways, we're going to switch out here. We don't want to take anything crazy. We're going to go out into Murka. And Murka is going to be able to take just about anything it hits, barring an Ice attack, because of the Intimidate. And it turns out he brought a special variant. Which, I mean, my Heatran would have probably walled the balls out of this thing. So he goes for the blue flare thing, which has 85% accuracy, boosted by Victory Star, and he gets a 25% burn there, which I'm not salty about because whatever. Now here's where I'm going to get salty. He speed ties me and wins, and that is going to prevent me from getting off a Specs Draco Meteor, which would have ruined the rest of his team. But I digress. We go back out into Alakazam, so this thing is sitting there completely untouched, and I get about a mid-roll with the Shadow Ball, which is fine because I can bring out a Zoom Roll and finish it off if he decides to stay in. Hits another blue flare, which I mean, about 92% accuracy if you're figuring in the Victory Star, so that's fine. Gonna go out into a Zoom Roll. I'm like, he's gonna have to switch here. Turns out he did have the Electric Attack, but he does need this thing to take out Hitmontop. Kind of-ish. So I'm going to set up the Belly Drum here, hoping he would go out into something other than Tentacruel, and he doesn't. But what else would he switch into? Gonna go for the Sludge Bomb, thinking, oh god, just let me survive one. Nope, not gonna happen. Super effective, never got in the range to activate my Citrus Berry, and I knew at that point a knockoff would one-hit KO this thing, even if it was completely physical bulk, which turns out it wasn't completely, but again, not a problem because it didn't matter because he outsped me. Gonna go for the Scald here. Has 30% chance to burn me. Sure does. And he gets the crit. So holy freaking ballsack. What's going on here, guys? So Karma's coming back around to kick us in the booty after we got those 2 game-changing crits against John last week. So oh my goodness gracious. Rattata, what the heck is going on? So apparently the Arceus that it would be has it out for me to have a big old fat bowl of gazpacho. Because at this point, it is 5 versus 1, and unless I start racking up some crits, I am not going to knock this thing out. Yeah. So, we're gonna watch Hitmontop slowly go down to burn and Scald damage, and this Tentacruel not die, and laugh in our faces, the gooby jelly that it is. And we're gonna survive with 5 hit points there. The 2 walls having single-digit HP hang-ons here, but it isn't going to matter because we are going to succumb to the burn this point. So, oh man, that was just a painful battle to be in, watching my guys get nailed. But hey, that's Pokemans. I have nothing against Mogwai. I love Mogwai. He's a great guy. So yeah, guys, it looks like Old Man Tup is going to be drinking a big ol' fat bowl of gazpacho. So while wearing a beanie, which I don't mind because I have many beanies, I may actually have a poll with pictures of beanies, seeing which beanie you guys would like me to wear. Because I do have a couple Pokemon related beanies, football related beanie, and yeah. So maybe we'll get that up in a little bit. So look for that on Straw Poll on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should, because that's how I get in contact with people. Aside from comments, I will reply about 1,000% quicker on Twitter than I will to the comments, because I only check the comments maybe 2-3 times a day. But I always have my phone on me, and I'm checking Twitter because I like Twitter. It is my friend. So if you want to be my friend, add me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. Also, link to Mega Mogwai. If you're not a follower of Mega Mogwai, a sub or whatever, you should go sub him because he does excellent content. He is very good at explaining his team building process, which will probably go up later, well, prior to this, I am sure. And I am looking forward to watching that to see what thought he put into this and how well my thoughts matched up against his. So, alright guys, this has been Old Man Tup. Remember, if you want to buy a Pittsburgh Pirated tee, you need to do it today. The campaign ends Monday the 19th, and this should go up on the 18th. So you'll have approximately 24 to 48 hours to get that in, depending on when you watch this. So if you want one, get one. And if you get one, again, send it to me, and it will definitely appear in a GBA match. So alright guys, this has been Old Man Tup. I'm gonna sit here, lick my wounds, drink some coffee, and trying to figure out where the heck in the United States of America, in northwestern Pennsylvania, you can buy gazpacho. I've already called Panera Bread, and they said they don't serve it, and that was my go-to. So I'm gonna have to hit up Walmart, hit up Giant Eagle, which are the favorite grocery stores of the area, and see if I can find some gazpacho. Alright guys, this has been Old Man Tup. If you have any press conference questions, be sure and leave them in the comments, and I will answer them at the next press conference. Just a clarification, if you ask any question, I will answer it in the press conference. Even, well, provided it's PG-13 appropriate, because that's what I'm trying to keep this channel, because I have kids, and I appreciate the PokeTubers who put out content that my children can watch, and I want to be one of those people. Alright guys, this has been Old Man Tup, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace out.